Welcome back, everyone, to Here's the Storm. Today we're going to be taking a look at the recently reworked Sonya. Checking her base kit here. I don't think they really changed anything when it comes to her base kit. I think it's all pretty much still the same here. The real changes came in the talent tree. Sonya used to have a very basic build, and I think they hopefully added more diversity to her build variety. 4th, more damage, primary target, cast no fury. War paint is still there, looks like it's still the same. This is different, tough as nails. Every 16 seconds gain 60 physical armor against the next enemy hero basic attack, reducing the damage taken by 60%. Stores up to 3 charges. Charges refresh 200% faster, while Fury's movement speed bonus is active, which is 10% movement speed for 4 seconds. There's only 2 other characters I know off the top of my head that have a block that has 3 charges. I believe that is Morales and Arthas. So I think she is now only the 3rd character in this game to have a block that has 3 charges. Do I think this is necessarily worth picking up compared to the other talents here? Like over Warpaint? Probably not. Unless you are going against a very strong basic attack enemy team. You may not get as much value from this as you probably would from Warpaint with all the self-healing and self-sustain you get from it. Level 4, we have Shattered Ground, the length of seismic splash, and splash damage. Hurricane, that's been one that's been picked like at 7, I think. That reduces the cooldown. This is a new one, Battle Rage. It's kind of like Mercenary Lord from back in the day. 30-second charge cooldown. Activate to instantly restore 10% of Sonya's maximum health. Stores with 3 charges. Sonya deals 25% more damage to mercenaries. Very interesting little self-heal that she has now there. I've seen this in action. It doesn't really do that much healing. Obviously, because Sonya has always been regarded as a very strong jungler, going out and getting mercenary camps, this obviously is a very enticing choice here. I always did like taking Hurricane. The fact that you could be able to have it remove slows and roots. Very helpful for reducing crowd control against Sonya. Level 7, there's Poison Spear. 100% additional damage over 6 seconds. And Life Funnel. I think you used to be able to take Life Funnel like at 13, so now you have to choose between one or the other here. I doubt anyone's going to take Shot of Fury over either of these. Level 10, pretty much the same. Level 13, Mystical Spear, reduces the cooldown of Ancient Spear by 3 seconds. And it always pulls Sonya. There you go. Ruthless Whirlwind deals an additional 50 damage per second to heroes below 33% health. Does not generate additional healing. I don't think anyone's going to be taking that. I think Mystical Spear is going to be the way to go there. There's no escape. I think that was at 16. That was one I used to take before I found out about Nerves of Steel and Ignore Pain, that duo, how strong that was. Level 16, we have Giant Slammer. Deals additional 2% of heroes' maximum health as damage, so good for high health heroes like Cho'Gall or Azmodan. Rampage, increased basic attack damage by 25%. Basic attacks reduce the cooldown of Ancient Spear by 0.75 seconds. So it looks like there is a spear build that you could go with here. And then there's, of course, Nerves of Steel, which everyone used to always take. And then level 20, they would also always take Ignore Pain. Now that we have Composite Spear, increase Ancient Spear's range by 50%. Hitting an enemy hero with Ancient Spear grants 25 armor for 4 seconds. Very interesting there. Crater, which I always thought was a detriment more than a strength. Striding Giant. Wrath of the Berserker increases maximum health by 10% and grants Striding Giant, which can be activated to become unstoppable for 2 seconds, 30-second cooldown. That is pretty strong. Buffing her health and giving her an unstoppable that she can activate. So, I think what we may go with here would be Warpaint Maybe Battle Rage. Though I can definitely see Hurricane still being used. Poison Spear or Life Funnel. Either one, depending on the situation. Mystical Spear. Rampage. If you want to go for a spear build. Although I'm sure lots of people are still going to take Nerves of Steel to get that shield. And then either Striding Giant, Composite Spear, or Ignore Pain. I think there are now more options here that you can go with. So let's take a look at the new Sonya, which, by the way, I love these Death Knight skins. I do have a few of them. I have, this is the regular Death Knight Sonya. Unholy Death Knight. Blighted Death Knight. The Black Knight Sonya. Or the Noxramas Knight. Let's go with the Black Knight.
My blades are yours.
Of course, I love that they changed the voice to make it sound like she's an actual Death Knight. Oh, perfect. The map where no one bothers to do the objective. All they care about is getting the mercenary camps. Perfect map for Sonya. Okay. Rainer, Malthael, Lili Zagara, Anubarak. Yeah, I think I still want to go with Warpaint. I'm sure Tough as Nails is pretty, is probably pretty good, but Warpaint is like always been like the staple level 1 choice for Sonya. Now, I don't play Sonya all that regularly. I do have her gold ringed, but she's not one of those that I like play on a regular basis. So I wouldn't say I'm completely comfortable picking her or playing her. Gotcha, Malthael. Come back here. Ah. Gotta be careful, the rest of the enemy team is right there. Ah! Go ahead and Whirlwind. Try and get some healing here. There we go. Alright. Camps are not up yet. Obviously, that's gonna... Once that goes up, that's gonna change. Of course, Nubrak can be a bit of an annoyance here for Sonya, considering that he can just stun me out of my Whirlwind. And, of course, that Lili can just blind me out of my basic attacks. Just to get a bit of healing here. Of course, I don't have the level 4 talent yet that makes me stronger against mercenary camps. But she's still really strong against them despite not having that.
I am forced to retreat. Well done.
It's like, I gotta say, Blizzard, this is a map I know you spent a lot of time trying to fix this map, but now I feel like you need to go back and fix it again. I think on a map where no one bothers to do the objective, where all they do is just do the mercenary camps, and they never go in the mines to get the skulls, I think that's a problem with the map. I think that is an indication that something is wrong. Alright. Battle Rage. This is the new talent we're going to try out. Plus, of course, as I said, it is a very enticing choice for Sonya to pick. Oh, look at that. They got the camps themselves. Even the AI knows no one bothers to do the objective on this map and instead just goes ahead and does the mercenary camps. That's all they do. Even the AI knows that. Alright, so there we go. I do have to wait a few seconds, though, to cast it again. That's important to know, see? Alright, so there's a 5-second cooldown in being able to activate. You can't just boom, boom, boom. Just activate one at a time. 285. That's based on my maximum health, so that is going to scale as we go along. Can I finish him before? No, I cannot. Good thing the minions were there, otherwise I'd be dead.
I must retreat, but I'll be back.
I find it hilarious. The AI is more interested in getting the objective on this map than human players are. But that's kind of how it's supposed to be anyway. You're supposed to do the objective. The fact that people say, no, you just do the camps on this map, means the map is flawed. Of course, because I'm getting camps, my team is dying. Typical for what it's like when there's a Sonya on the team. Oh, it's like, oh, we lost that fight and we all died. Where's our Sonya? Oh, our Sonya was getting camps, of course. Okay. Do I want Poison Spear here, or do I want Life Funnel? You know, I think I may want Life Funnel here, actually. Whoa! I almost got rooted there.
Agreed.
Yeah, let's go with Life Funnel.
I will not be denied. Death has come.
I think in other situations, I would probably go for Poison Spear. I do want to try a Spear build. That does seem interesting. Like, I think I would probably want to go into try mode and see, like, how strong can a Spear build be. I'm sure there are other regular Sonya players, so I'll be able to figure that out pretty quickly.
None may stand against me. Take speed.
Of course, I find it funny. I'm taking the talents I think will help me take camps, and the AI teammates are taking all the
Let's
camps.
get on with it.
The AI starts to think the way that the human players do. Look at this. But this is one of the big problems when on a 2-lane map like this.
Rotting of fury. Your death has come.
Okay. What would be good here? What the situation here? I think in this situation, Wrath of the Berserker would actually be better. Because it helps deal with all the crowd control. The duration of all the stuns, roots, and slows. Which, of course, they have it in Uberak, so that's a big thing.
This way.
But see, look, that stun was like nothing. That's how strong Wrath of the Berserker can be against a crowd control machine like a Nubarak. Of course, I'm also really interested in the level 20 upgrade, Striding Giant. That it buffs her max health and gives her an unstoppable. That can also be really strong. Okay, back up, back up, back up, back up. Grab that and leave. Of course, the cooldown on Wrath is already done. Meanwhile, AI teammates are getting the golem.
Agreed.
No, no reason to go in there because they're already finished.
Rise, golems. Rise.
Go ahead and start working on this. Because I can. They are already getting that camp. I think they made it where the AI just like knows how that's how this map currently works. That all you do is get the mercenary camps. Hello. Thank you for getting started on that camp, Nubarak. Alright, let's see. As I said, I think the way you go here is Mystical Spear to reduce the cooldown, as well as make it where it always pulls no matter what. There you go! I didn't hit him with the spear, but I was able to pull myself right to him.
This way.
I think that's going to be like the most picked talent at this tier, at level 13. Like, I don't know who's going to say that either of these would be more valuable than this one right here. I think it's clear which one is better at 13. Regardless if you're going for a spear build or not. They used to have to choose between that and Poison Spear.
Return to the earth.
Now you can choose both. I didn't, but that's because I thought I was gonna... You know, I thought the extra healing from Whirlwind was gonna help in situations, especially if we were gonna be going up against, you know, getting camps. Now, why are you focusing me? Why were you focusing on me, Keep, when we had a Merc camp right there? That seems silly. Speaking of silly, the Zagari just walked up and had me kill her. That's great.
Tell the Dryads about this. Of course.
That Keep is so close to being down. Ah. He totally juked me.
No one fury. Make way.
Get some health off these minions. Silly Tyrande, what are you doing? Getting yourself killed by the Keep there.
Death has come. Keep destroyed. I will not
Zagara with a creep. Stop that! Stop it with the creep. There you go. That's for all those Zagaras that annoyed me a lot recently. Let's see. Of course, Nerves of Steel was always the way to go at level 16. Use this to boom, get out of there. Now let's see here. I'll go ahead and Sippy Cup.
done.
Let's go with Rampage. Of course, like I said, I want to try this out with an actual Q build. both keeps her down. My AI teammates are getting the skulls. So, of course, what does Sonya do? She goes and gets the camps.
Well done.
This is just what it's like for Sonyas these days. There's a fight going on. There's some objective going on. Oh, whatever. Let's get the camps. Because, of course, she's a Sonya. If it sounds like I'm bashing Sonya or not, I'm not. I'm just kind of like
Direct my fury.
bringing up how it has been in the game for people playing Sonya recently. Oh, hello. A couple of my teammates died while they were getting that because looks like the Anubrak jumped in and got them when they were stunned by the golem. Oh, he got away before I could get there. Oh well.
Agreed.
Can Sonya solo this? Oh, look at, I love that cooldown reduction for Ancient Spear.
Rise again, my golem.
That's gonna be a constant fury generator. I'm telling you, I think the Q build is gonna be a really strong build for Sonya.
Let's get on with it.
They will surely feel this loss.
Haha, gotcha, Raymond. Yeah, there we go. Even with fast feet active, nope. Can't get away, Lily.
An excellent kill.
Killing spree. Hurry.
Alright. As I said, we got a really good situation with a great map for Sonya. So obviously I didn't really go with the build I was talking about, which I do want to experiment with. I want to check that out, see how strong that is. I also didn't get a chance to really mess with the level 20 upgrade, Giant Stride, to see how much stronger that makes her. I think I'll probably go into try mode and experiment with these to see how strong is Sonya now and see whether or not I may want to start playing her more regularly. Maybe play her in quick match for a bit. The build I went with today to experiment with, especially on that map because it's so mercenary focused. Warpaint, Battle Rage, Life Funnel, Wrath of the Berserker, Mystical Spear, Rampage. Though I'm thinking, I mean, Battle Rage is probably, going to be the go-to just because everyone loves to go do the mercenary camps with Sonya. Though Hurricane, I think, is still a pretty good choice. You can go with either one. Life Funnel or Poison Spear. Mystical Spear, I think, is going to be, without question, the choice there. Nerves of Steel or Rampage, either one, I think. And then, now this is interesting, though, because I want to see, like, the difference here. The range. How much longer is the range of Composite Spear? And how much more does it buff Sonya in her health Striding Giant? Obviously, these are things that to check out. Ignore Pain is still here. Looks like it's stronger now. It looks like it's 60 armor for 4 seconds, which I think is stronger than it was before. So, I think this rework, I mean, Sonya was already in a great spot before this rework. She was regarded as one of the strongest solo laners, one-on-one fighters in the game. And I think this probably made her maybe even stronger. So I think this is a pretty good rework for Sonya. And I'll probably be checking out more of what her new rework has here on my own. Probably the next time we check in will probably be when Phoenix comes out. If you haven't heard, Phoenix is going to be the next hero. And I don't mean the Phoenix from Legacy of the Void. I mean the original Phoenix from the original StarCraft and Brood War, when he was a zealot and then brought back as a dragoon, which I am very excited about, being a fan of classic StarCraft. And it's just in time for the 20th anniversary of StarCraft. So, and by the way, I hope you have logged into each of the Blizzard games to get your rewards to celebrate the 20th anniversary of StarCraft, and I will see you guys then.